Hi, this is Harmony with Harmony Stitches and welcome to my channel. Here on this channel we talk about my crafting journey, which is mostly cross stitch, some knitting, and some crochet. If you've been following along, I've had a couple of big secret projects going on and those are finally finished and I am here to share all of that with you. So let's go ahead and get started about what's been going on in this last week of crafting. I dropped my stuff. Just one second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so the first big thing is the Dinosaur Christmas sweater and hats for the family. Those have been gifted. I finished weaving in the ends about 45 minutes before we were due to deliver the sweater. So the previous night, I'm like, I'm just going to get a whole bunch of these done before bed. And I fell asleep and I did none of it. So I was weaving in ends like a mad person. Because the hats and the sweater have been delivered, I don't have anything to physically show you here in my studio room. But I am going to insert photos along the way to show you the outcome of all of that. So enjoy those. The next secret stitch is for my husband for his birthday. His birthday is on Wednesday, December 1st. Him and my daughter went to a birthday party for our nephew and I stayed home. I stayed home because it was at Chuck E. Cheese and we didn't know if our spots were paid for or not paid for, and we didn't want them to have to pay for us since we weren't getting food or drinks or tokens or anything. So just in case they went, I stayed, but it was perfect because it gave me the little bit of time that I needed to complete the secret stitch. So first I had to finish just a tiny bit of the stitching and the back stitching, and then I had to frame it. So here we are. Oh, let me show you what it looked like on the model stitch. They turned it into a pillow, just like the Bigfoot Bunch that I finished for Father's Day. So it's the Abominable Bundle, and it's a dad, kid, and mom up there in the corner. And I put it in a frame. So here we go. Here it is. I tried to get the creases out from where the linen was folded in the package all that time, and I did my best. It was pretty wrinkly from my hand too. All that came out, but the creases from the folds in the fabric from the packaging just did not come out. He won't mind. It'll be okay. So I know that my phone does not do close-ups. That's the best I can do. I will try to take some photos and put it on my Instagram. So if you want to come over there, but I can't post them until Thursday. So come on over to harmony.r.terry on Instagram and you'll see up-close photos on Thursday because I know you'll be waiting. So if you remember, the Bigfoot Bundle was done on antique white 28 count Monaco with a brown frame. So this one was done on brown natural linen, or it's 28 count natural linen in an off-white frame. So they will kind of coordinate together. This was mostly the called for floss. I did mess around with the colors of the trees a little bit. These three here are in pea pod to match the leaves on the Bigfoot Bundle. The little tiny flowers in pink are persimmon from, I believe, Classic Colorworks, and that's to match the flowers in Bigfoot Bundle as well. The outside border was supposed to be in black coffee, but I bought coal instead because the border and all of the black in Bigfoot Bundle was also coal. So I just pulled in some of the colors to try to tie it in. Will he notice? Probably not. That's okay. So there it is. I'm so happy that I got that done. My daughter did help me today. I did tell her, text me when you're on your way home, but they haven't even got to the presents part yet. So I think I'm safe because it's finished. So I have all of this floss left over, so that's going in my stash, and it will be for future projects. I have quite a few paper projects that I have not even kitted up yet, and I have a whole bunch that are already kitted and ready to go. So that'll be fun. Oh, next one. This is not, it's a secret stitch in a way because it's for a Christmas present for a coworker. I highly doubt that she's watching these videos, and plus I've showed it to you before. I just finally got it ready to give. Since I had my glue gun out anyways and all of my supplies, I did finish this. Oh, I did get it a little bit close to the bottom, but it's okay. This is You Serious Clark. I will post the details down below. This piece, remember, my husband got from Dollar General for $2. And I'm just going to leave it the simple finish. If she wants to put a bow on it, then she can. But I don't have anything. Maybe I'll check Dollar General to see if, I mean, even a little tiny bow in the corner would be kind of cute, but I think that she would like it this way as well. So my gut instinct is to just go with this, you know, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wanted to take it to work with me tomorrow, but I need to get it wrapped up and everything. So that probably won't happen. So, so that's finishing the Bigfoot or the Abominable Bunch or Bundle. I don't know. I'm getting the words confused. I finished that today. I finished the sweater and the hats on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, I did no crafting. No crafting whatsoever. Saturday, I picked up this and I was working on this all weekend. Because I don't know. I think maybe, you know how you watch a series, like a TV show series, and then you kind of get in the show hole. People have said that they get that way with their crafting too. Like they finish a big project and then they just crash and they're just like, ugh, and they don't want to do anything else. I've never really had that before until that I can recall until now. I felt like picking nothing up whatsoever. But this hat needs to come off the needles. One, I want to make more. And two, I need to accomplish something, you know, and I hate the word mindless because you still need a mind, you know, kind of to keep going, but there's really there's no counting, there's no color changes, there's nothing. It's just straight knitting. So this is my Musselburgh by Ysolda Teague. I am using lolodidit yarn. The color is Muggle Magazine, and I'm using size 3, US size 3 needles. I'm doing the magic loop method. I don't like magic loop method. I dropped enough hints yesterday hoping that my family will buy the needles off of my list for Christmas. Hopefully. My husband thought that there was something wrong with these needles. He bought these for me last Christmas. I said, no. I tried to explain to him, and if you're a knitter, you know this, that I said, these needles are wonderful and fantastic and there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I said, but the tips are 5 inches. And I said, in order to make and use a cable and interchangeable tips to make a 16-inch circumference to make hats and sleeves and some other things, like yokes of sweaters. I said, you really need the 4-inch tips and the cables that go with them. I said, but that's just how knitting goes, is that you need these other sets to complete your entire set, your whole collection, so that way you can make all the things. So I have the sock set DPNs so I can finish the toes and do the heel turns. And then I have these 5-inch tips in all the sizes that, you know, most knitters need. But I need the 4-inch tips in order to make the 16-inch circumference. And then I would be golden and I'd be able to just whip through this hat. But if you've ever knit using the magic loop, magic loop method, that you spend so much time rearranging your needles and getting everything set after, you know, when you're halfway through a round, and it's so time consuming and I just don't like it. So hopefully they will do that for me. And if not, it's okay, because I'm sure that they'll have something great and it'll be fine. But I really do like this. And yesterday when I was in the car, I said, I don't know, you know, all three of us were going, and I said, I don't understand why it's called Muggle Magazine. I said, when there's purple in it. And my daughter explained to me in one of the scenes of the movie, someone, and I can't remember the character name, someone, and this is in one of the Harry Potter movies, gives Professor Dumbledore a knitting magazine. A knitting magazine. And I said, how did I miss this? I don't even know what character you're talking about. I said, this is great. You know, and I asked her, I said, is it like white and purple? And she says, yeah, I think so. So that would explain the colors, and that would explain the name of the yarn. So that was real fun. Okay, so really that is, I had no purchases this week. I worked on nothing else except for what I've showed you, and you know, the hats and the sweater, which I've put in photos. However, if you remember my bonus cut number 3, the 12 days of stitching, that starts on Wednesday. So I have actually 13 projects that will take me through the 26th of December. Unless I finish one early, then I will start the 13th project early and work on that until just for the remainder of the day. Then I'll put it away until the end of the, you know, I'm not explaining this well. Okay, so for instance, if day 1, I will start project number 1, and I'll work on that in December 1st and December 2nd. However, if I actually finish it on December 1st, then I will pull out project number 13 and work on that through December 2nd, and then I will put it away. Then on December 3rd, I will pick out project number 2, and I will work on that for on the 3rd and the 4th. If I happen to finish that early, I will pull project 13 back out. Project 13 isn't very big, so if I happen to finish project 13, then I will go back to any project. Then I will start working on projects that I hadn't gotten finished, if that makes any sense at all. If not, that's fine. I will go over it all with you next Sunday, because I will have started several projects by my video on next Sunday. I was supposed to be working on the Beatitudes by Little House Needleworks. I did get as far as getting it on the frame and making a plan. I wanted to work on the bottom border and the words, the verse underneath of the house and the people. But with the sweater consuming all of my time and me wanting to deliver it before Thanksgiving, I just did not get there. But that's okay. It will be there for me, and I'll probably work on it at the end of December after I do 12 days of stitching. So, my dog is going crazy downstairs. I don't know if you can hear him. He has a very loud bark, but so I'm going to go, because that's all that I have to chat about today. And I will see you next Sunday. We'll talk about 12 days of stitching. I hope everyone had the most fantastic Thanksgiving that you could have, considering everyone's different situations. We had a great, quiet Thanksgiving. And then I hope that you get crafting time in this next week. And I can't wait to hear about it. Talk to you soon. Bye.